Good morning, afternoon and evening all. I hope you're doing well. This is Yorkie, and today we just got a short 3-lap race from Abu Dhabi. This is a lobby with a couple of the ARL guys. They like to group up on a Saturday evening and just race in public lobbies. They try to get the lobby as full as possible before starting. So just very quickly flicking through the setup, as I had the setup saved. Now I'm going to cut straight to us on the grid. As you can see there, I'm in P1 in Sauber. All the 2013 skins have now been fully updated. They're there for every single car, and I've even got a special skin for the HRT, which you do see in this race. So 5 lights, and we're away. We get a reasonably good start. Shifting up into second roundabout now, but we've got 2 cars on my inside, so I'm going to have to give him room here. And as I turn in, the Red Bull doesn't even bother. I think he locked his wheels. I get punted wide, so I'm down in last, but there's plenty of cars still spinning around in front of me coming out that first turn. So now I'm up into P10. Now I've got to try and work my way back through the field once again. So here's 2 of the ARL guys here duking it out as one gets tapped wide. And there's a Force India spinning off to the side there. Slipping up to 7th as one of them makes a mistake. As you can see on the right hand side of the screen there, we've got the HRT with the Fantasy Lamborghini skin. The mod for that car is in the description, but quite easily sail past him down this long straight. We've got a couple of cars running wide there, just give us a good opportunity to try and maximise places gained on this first lap, as this Mercedes appears to be very, very slow, so I'm going to slip past them up the inside. Switch brake bands to the rear and brake just before the 100 metre board. This Mercedes comes awfully close to our rear end. Almost took me out there, getting a little bit of oversteer through those sequence of corners, but managed to hold on to it. So I've got Ben, the last season's AOL World Champion. He won the championship. He's here just ahead of us, so I want to stick with him. I was trying to stay as close, battling for the end, but he's managed to slip past these 2, this McLaren and this Ferrari, that are duking it out. And I need to get past them quick if I want to keep up with Ben, otherwise I'm going to be stuck behind them for a while. As the Ferrari one's very, very wide. I use a bit of curves coming onto the start-finish straight and going to slip past him before turn 1. So it's 1 car down. Just the McLaren to go, as the McLaren one's wide on the exit at turn 1, which gives me good opportunity to sneak up the inside into turn 2. Just about managing to make it stick, avoiding any contact. And as you can see, they resume their battle. There's a little bit of a gap now to Ben, about 7/10 as I lose the end coming through that right-hander there. And I've got Ferrari up my inside, but I'm going to dart underneath him, try and straight line myself. Use about half of my curves coming down this straight. Tiny little contact there, but not much, nothing really affected either of us. Side by side as we come down this long back straight towards this tight right-hander. It looks like I've just about managed to edge ahead of him. Get it braked, get it turned in quite nicely, get a good run through that right-hander onto this next curve straight here. But all the while Ben is pulling away. There's a lag there and the Ferrari catches back up. So now side by side once again into this zone. He's got the inside line and it looks like he's out-braked himself a little bit. He's gone straight on. And under ARL rules, that probably would have been a questionable move, but as it's a public lobby, who cares? It's all about enjoyment. Let's have some fun, so I've got to try and get past him again as I lose the rear end once more coming through that corner, which is not helping my case. So now I've got to push even harder, try and close that gap back once again, and it looks like, that being a Lotus in second place, that Ben's managed to skip ahead of him and take the lead. And the nameplate's up in the top left. Positions, which they're exactly that. As Ben goes and sets the fastest lap. So now I've really got my work cut out for me if I want to keep up. It looks like I probably won't be able to catch him. It's very rare that I do, but you know, there's no harm in trying. So coming out this hairpin, I want to get reasonably good one. Get a little bit of wheel spin coming out the corner. Probably could have run a little bit wider. He's about half my curves to try and keep in the slipstream of the Ferrari here. Who's having a good look at the Lotus. Looks like he's won in the second place as well. Both of them running a little bit wide there, which means if I keep this neat and tidy, I can quite easily catch up to the back of them, which is exactly what I've done. And it looks like the Ferrari is really trying to get past the Lotus down this straight now. It looks to the inside, but the Lotus blocks that door, so it goes to the outside, giving me the inside. And I brake a little bit later and outbrake myself coming into that corner, but I managed to shoot up the inside of them both and grab second place. And it looks like the Lotus is just about hold on to third. So now it's about being smooth. I want to try and keep this second place. I'm not going to be able to catch Ben. So coming to this corner and I brake very, very late and run very, very deep. I could have attempted to have made the apex, but I would have just locked the front wheel, so it was better to just get the car slow down, turn in a little bit later, and miss the apex altogether. So again, just trying to be nice and smooth. Coming through these final two turns, don't want any oversteer, cause me to spin. As I go set my fastest lap of a race, and Ben there has got a 10-second penalty. It turned out he had that penalty from a first corner incident, which is the way it usually goes, unfortunately, on public lobbies. It can be quite difficult to avoid contact sometimes, even when we try our best. And unfortunately, I lose a connection to the race, so that race win doesn't count to my stats. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a rating. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So I hope to see you soon, guys. Take care.